everyone, this is Johnny. I'm a product manager in Sonkit Industry. In this video, I will introduce our new metal seal design guide. As you know, metal seal design is very essential for engineer to select a best fit metal seal and design the groove accordingly. So we collect all the experience from the industry and from our customers. We made this design guide. Hopefully, the user can learn the metal seal as soon as possible from our design guide, and also you can select your suitable metal seal very fast. So let me begin the share. So let me switch to my screen. So this is a new metal seal design guide, and you can find our contents in the cover. So in the very beginning, please let me introduce our company and our factory a little bit. So Sonkit Industry is a company which has experience on metal seal for more than 10 years. And for now, we have experience to produce all kinds of metal seals, include the O-ring series, include metal O-ring, balanced metal O-ring, spring energized metal O-ring, and gas energized metal O-ring, and also the C-ring series, include the standard metal C-ring and the spring energized metal C-ring and the aluminum metal C-ring. And other series include metal V-ring, metal double-ring. You can also call it the metal E-ring, and also the standard metal copper ring, and also the spring energized metal copper ring. That's all the types of metal seal we can produce. To help you quickly understand the metal seal we produced, so we develop a very simple, very straightforward naming schema. In this schema, you can see the seal type we produced, and the seal size. We use the international unit in the naming, and the material we choose, and also the heat treatment processing. So for this example, you can see the type of this metal seal is OVI, which means metal O-ring vented, and for internal pressure. And the outer diameter is this, and the cross section, and also the thickness of the metal seal. So the material we used for this metal seal is standardized 316. And in the end of the naming, you can see the printing material and the printing thickness. So include all these elements, we combine our naming. So it's very simple, very straightforward. You can refer it and quickly understand what's the size of the metal seal, the material, and the printing. All this stuff is in our naming. So depend on related to this, we need to understand the general properties of metal seal. So as you know, metal seal is a special seal which is applied in the extreme working conditions. The conditions like high temperature, high pressure, all these conditions can be handled by metal seal. And also you need to pay attention on the size, because not all size of metal seal can be produced because it's limited by the physical properties. So this is a reference for the user if you want to check if you can use metal seal in your application. You better check the cross section here and also the seal diameter, the available seal diameter. And also you can based on your requirement, you can check if the leakage rate can meet your requirement, and also if you have some special working conditions like the corrosion medium include, or if you are posed in the radiation environment, then you better to choose metal seal, because metal seal can suffer in this condition. And also in the right hand, we list all the metal seal type we can produce. So you can see this metal seal type is related to our naming. So if you cannot understand the naming for the seal type, you can refer this table, and you can quickly understand what it is for. And the next page, we just list the material, which is very essential for metal seal. The material determines the temperature. So the first table we list here is about the temperature for material for jacket and the material for planting. So these are the most common material for our customers. We just list the materials here. You can refer these two tables and choose the suitable material for your application. Then the next table, we list the metal seal types, and for different metal seal types, we have different material to recommend our customer to choose. So in this table, we collect all this information and list the material and also the applications related to this type. So different metal seal type can be applied to different applications. So if you have an application, if you are not sure what kind of metal seal type can be used, you better to refer this table. And this page is about the leakage rate. As you know, depending on the working conditions and depends on the groove and depends on the hardware, the leakage rate may be different. But for this table, we just list the best, the test conditions we use and we achieved for each type of metal seal. So the user, you can just check if the leakage rate can meet your requirement. And you can check if you select a metal seal, is it need to involve the polishing or need to involve the planting. So all this kind of information you can refer this table. And also for the groove finish, we highly recommend the customer can refer this table to finish its groove. So we list three kind of medium. So and for each medium, you need to choose different. You need to make the groove for different plant and for different finish. So please refer to this table before you deploy a metal seal. And also we can also produce the shaped metal seal here and here, but limited by the physical properties of the material. Different type of metal seal can only can only apply for different radium. So this is the minimum ready for each type of shaped seal. So you just refer to this table to check if how to design your groove so you can deploy a metal seal. So after all of this, we also noticed that a lot of new customers, they normally, that's some common mistakes they made. and we collect all this experience from all the lessons from our customers, and we made our installation precautions. You can refer this before. If you are new to MentorSeal, we highly recommend you check this page and see you avoid all the mistakes here. And the next, and in the right hand, we also introduce the clearance and the tolerance. As you know, the precision of MentorSeal is very essential. So only the limited clearance and tolerance are allowed for different applications. So in this table, we just list the clearance and tolerance here for your reference. You can check our MentorSeal when you receive it and see if it can match your groove. And also in the table in the bottom, we have a table for the common bolt grades. You can refer to this table and easily to pick up which bolts can be used to achieve the target setting load. So in the next page, and in the next few pages, we just list the MentorSeals for engineer to design that groove and to design and to select the size of the MentorSeal. So this is for metal O-ring internal pressure, and you can see the common material metallic material options for metal O-ring internal pressure and the common planting options. And in the joining, in the joining here, you can see the groove and the groove design and the MentorSeal. So you can calculate your application, your requirement, and depend on different requirement, you can design your groove very quickly according to our joining. So in the right hand, you will see the table. You will see the table which depend on the size of the MentorSeal you select and what kind of groove, what's the size of the groove, what's the size of the MentorSeal can be used. And also we have some performance data here for your reference, but it depends on the different working conditions and depend on the hardware and the data may be different. So this data is just for your reference. And also the next few pages is about the metal O-ring external pressure and the MentorSeal internal pressure. We follow the same style. In the left hand is the joining and is the groove design, and the right hand is the table for the size select. Please, it's very convenient for the users, for the engineer to check the application. And this is for MentorSeal external pressure. The style is similar. And this is for the spring energized MentorSeal internal pressure. And this is for the external pressure. The axial pressure for MentorSeal spring energized. And this is GSE. GSE is another type of MentorSeal which is used aluminum jacket. So you can refer the size we can produce in the table here. And this is the Mentor V ring and Mentor E ring. So, and also we can produce Mentor coma ring, which is very common in the pistol application and the semi-dynamic application. So for you, we provide all the information for your reference. You can refer the the design, the groove design here, and you can refer the table to select the suitable size for your application. And this is for COE, means the metal covering external pressure. And in the end, it's about our capability and experience. And as I mentioned before, we have more than 10 years of experience in metal seal. So for now, we can produce all kinds of metal seal, and we also have in-house lab. We also have in-house heat treatment equipment. So which enable us can produce the product very quickly, and we can do more research and do more basic research and do more basic tasks on our metal seal. And also you can check our warranty if anything wrong with our metal seal when you received that. We can replace the metal seal for free. So that's our metal seal design guide. Hopefully you can, if you are interested in this metal seal design guide, you can reach out to me and send me just send me an email. I will share our metal seal design guide with you. So if you want to learn more about our company, our factory, you are welcome to subscribe our channel. We will continuously post our latest news in our channel. So see you next time.